Hello friendos and randos, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about Blue Purple Luffy, and I have been testing it for a bit. I've been testing the more popular version rolling around, which is basically this entire core that you see in front of you, plus 9 cost Big Mom, and then a few other cards, maybe the Searcher Law and some other, maybe Blocker Luffy. I felt that version wasn't too great. What my initial thoughts are is that 9 cost Mom feels a bit counterintuitive to what the deck wants to do, in the sense that you don't really want to heal your opponent as a form of removal. Even though you do heal yourself, I think it's not the best answer to remove your opponent's board in that way. And even though the game seems like it wants to go to a late game state, quote unquote, I feel like it doesn't really have the resources to go that late, if that makes sense. If you are early game trying to protect your life and then late game praying that you 9 mom into heal and then protect yourself from there, you actually kind of get rolled by high roll Luffy, in that they will just have enough bodies to poke you down and whittle your hand size down before you even hit that 8 dawn curve. So my solution to that is a few changes that I'm proposing in the remaining 12 cards of the deck. So first things first, I think we will talk about the overall outline of the deck first. So you can see it's a lot of new cards. We have Gear Second, we have Nami, Blocker, we have Katakuri, and we have the 8 cost SEC Luffy. And then the core of the deck will be mostly Straw Hats and then focused on trying to find this 9 cost Sanji early to use it on curve with your leader effect. One of the key parts of the deck is of course going to be ramping. So we do have Bon Clay, we have Zorojiro, and we also have the 1 cost Gear Second event to do that for us. And in between that, I think what the deck is lacking, that is what I've tried to solve, is the ways in which we stay alive until that point. So first things first is, instead of 9 cost Big Mom, I've decided to play a card that I guess solves the defensive issue in a different way. Rather than giving ourselves that additional life, I've chosen to use 7 cost Kid in order to push our base from 6 to 7. So this is similar to what Red Purple Luffy also uses as well. Now, one thing of course to note is that if you do Dawn -1 every turn, then you will not be able to use things like your Gigant very freely. So that's why the 8 cost kata has been pushed up to 4 copies from what I used to run at 3 only. The second card that I'm running is actually 4 of 2 cost White Snake. So this is a card that you are very familiar with if you've ever played against a Nami. It gives your leader plus 1k power for the turn, and then you draw 1 card. So this is really key in matchups like Doflamingo as well as against Green Purple Luffy. So Green Purple Luffy, as an example, let's say their 6 dawn turn. What they will have is they will have their 6 dawn, they will have played Sanji Pudding, and then they will leader effect and play a Zorojiro down. And then they will have their leader at 6k base and their Zorojiro at 6k base to swing you twice for 2 hand cards. This solves that turn by making yourself a 7k base leader. So on your 5 dawn turn, you will hopefully have already ramped once, and then if you are on 6 dawn, you can play Bon Clay and ramp one more time, and then have 2 dawn open to play your White Snake. So this is really strong because it entirely negates that 1 turn from the Green Purple Luffy player, and not only that, it gives yourself that 1 hand card back as well. So it's a net neutral 2 hand card kind of card. It is basically as efficient as a Gigant. This is also really good against Doflamingo as well. One of the main issues that you have against Doflamingo is when they go Jinbei Weaver Boa and then they swing all of them at you for 6, you will run out of hand very quickly. But this will help you stave over the early turns so that you don't lose that many hand cards and force yourselves to go from 3 life to 1 life very quickly. And the last tech card is now the 2 cost Duvall. So in the past, I was running the 3 cost Doflamingo in this slot. Why I have swapped to 2 cost Duvall is because, for one, this means we can look for cards on our 2 dawn turn, which is pretty useful, especially if you're going second, because when you're going second, you only need 1 ramp card now. On our 4 dawn turn, we want to ramp into 7 cost Kid, which is our new game plan. Alternatively, we have 4 dawn turn ramp into Nami into Sanji, which is also a very fantastic game plan. So finding that ramp on the 2 dawn turn feels a bit more important to me, which is why I've adjusted to Duvall. On top of that, when you are going into your late game stages, you can go 7 cost Kid plus Duvall, and then you have 1 dawn open to use either Gigant or Gear Second. And if you have Katakuri on board, you can use your Gigant freely, and you'll still go from 10 dawn to -1 with Kid to get 1 back to 10. And then that makes the overall defense of the deck a lot stronger. So this is of course just a theory. I'm trying these 12 cards out in the 9 cost Big Mom, Searcher, and Doflamingo slots. We'll see how it goes, and Maybe you'll tell me whether it works or not. Okay. Okay, sure. Okay. This is a little bit better of a starting hand. We have 0-0 and we have the white snake for a 5 down turn. On the Luffy side, Sengoku, Teach. No Jinbei or Weevil, so I think we swap. 1 down turn, Luffy will pass. Drop. Dun. 1 down turn, Luffy will just Sengoku. Top 5. I think we just take the law here because we already have Boa. And pass. Luffy's turn, draw. We'll 6k swing and then 0-0. For 6k swing, we'll take. I think we'll keep this female. And then 0-0. Luffy's turn, draw. Dun. No teach here, so we just go Jinbei Law and then bounce the Sengoku and the 0-0. Luffy's turn, draw. Second white snake. Dun. So as long as he doesn't have the second law, I think it's not too bad. So we'll go 6k in the leader. We're gonna take this one as well. Moria. And then play the 0-0 again and pass. To the open. So it is the draw. So it is the turn to play Boa leader effect. So we are gonna do that. Boa, top 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's pretty bad. So I think what the Luffy is going to do is just go 666. Right? So we're gonna angle for a 666. Because the Luffy doesn't know that we're playing white snake, right? So 6k into leader. And then we will play the white snake plus 1k base and draw 1 card. And then because of that, the Luffy can only go 7k swing. So he will go 7 here with Jinbei for 1k card. And we will drop a 1k counter for that. Alright, back to Luffy, refresh, draw. Dun. So we are on 7 Don here. So we can drop the 7 cost kid. Or we can swing and play Katakuri. Then next turn we can drop 7 cost kid. Which might be better, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think it's better to swing and then play the Katakuri. So we're gonna swing 4 into anything. Get 1 Don active. And then we're gonna swing 6 into the Jinbei. So 6 into the Jinbei, we're gonna block +1 here. And then Luffy's gonna play the Katakuri for 8. And then end of his turn, we'll get 1 rested Don. So now we have an 8k blocker, which is pretty nice. So back to Luffy's turn. Refresh. Draw. Dun. So we have another Jinbei. It's our 8 Don turn as well. So we can play our own Luffy to match the 8 cost, but I think it's better to play that next turn. So here it might be a Buggy. We don't have Buggy here. It might just be a Jinbei. Maybe I should have countered with the crocodile. That's fine. Maybe we just Sengoku and see what we get first. So Sengoku. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do get Weevil, so let's just use that. Hi. Then I guess we just gamble on leader effect, because why not? If we gamble on leader effect, then we can go seven, 6, 7, 7, 7. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna go 7k into leader. When attacking, we'll pay 1 Don to check top, reveal top deck. It's Jinbei, holy shit. Then we'll trash the Sengoku, and we're gonna play Revo, draw 1. Oh my god, I'm getting out talented by myself. Okay, well, if it's a 7k swing, I guess we just block this. And then we allow him to clear our 0-0. So 5 into the 0-0, I'll just let that go right away. And then we can go 7 by 8. So that's probably the play. 7 by 8. And then we will give him a 2k and eat the 8. Alright. Now back to Luffy's turn. We are on 9 Dawn, so we get to use our leader effect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We do have a lot of counter. And I think this turn it's okay to go 7 Kid plus 7 Kid plus Gigant. 7 Kid Duvall Gigant. Or we could just look for Sanji. In this matchup, I don't think we need the Sanji though. You can go 7 Kid White Snake, and that will be just 8k base. That's also pretty good. Yeah, I think we were looking for threats instead. So we're gonna grab a Gigant. Bottom the rest of these cards. It's only 1 2k, so I don't really mind. And then we will refresh, draw, and add our last Dawn. Okay, so we are going to try and clear the board, especially the 6k body. So 8 into the board. 8 into the board. We will counter out of that with a 2k and a 1k. And then Luffy, we're going to go 7 costs for 7 cost kit, Dawn -1. Plus 1k base to leader. And then we will swing. I think we don't need all the Dawn. We'll just White Snake here, no Gigant maybe. So we'll swing 7k into, sorry, this 8k into the boa. 8k into the boa. I don't want to burn 3 hand cards on this, but I do want to keep the boa alive. Very tough decision here, sorry. And he is 7k base, so I think we just have to let go and then we'll just take it back next turn instead. I think that's better. Alright. And then with that being done, we have 2 Dawn open. End of turn, our Katakuri will step himself active and we will get 1 rested Dawn. Alright, fantastic. Now, Luffy's turn. Refresh. Draw. Okay, we got another Weevil. 10 Dawn. So because he is at such a high Dawn count, maybe it's best we just establish our Luffy here. If we establish our Luffy here, we can go 7 by 8. So let's do that. So Luffy, we're gonna go 8k swing into leader, and then when attacking, we will discard 1 to bounce a. Discard 1, bounce, but then we just set our. Let me think. Maybe it's better to just go white then. Well, I guess we start off with our leader swing and then Gamba. So first things first, 7k leader when attacking, we will rest 1 Dawn, and then with your top deck, it's just a Piranha. So that's too bad. And then with a 7k swing, I think we just block with the Katakuri. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Dawn left. 5 Dawn left. Oh, 7 Dawn left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get to do a few 7k swings here. So let's start with 7k with Weevil. And then I think immediate answer here is to just White Snake, because he does still have a lot of Dawn available, right? So White Snake plus 1k base, and then we'll draw 1 card. So we do get our Sanji here, which is pretty nice. And then since he White Snaked, we need to attach 3 Dawn to be able to swing at him at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the point where we just 11k swing, right? I mean, we can develop Weevil, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. But if we develop Weevil, we don't get to swing again because we only have 2 Dawn left. So I think we do have to develop the Weevil still. So Weevil, draw 1, and then we will pass turn, I guess. So this 7k and White Snake are actually doing a lot of work, holy crap. So refresh, before refresh, we have to top 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have another Katakuri on the top of our deck, which is nice. So I think we're gonna go for that. Let's just grab a Nami, and then we'll draw Zergio, and then grab the, we'll draw a Duvall, and grab the Katakuri from Sanji, and then that will be our turn. Okay, so Nami, and then refresh, draw, and then we will go 8k into the Weevil, And I think we just have to let go of that actually. And then we will go 9 for Sanji. On play, we will reveal a Katakuri. And then we will go 8k into leader when attacking down -1. Take no trigger. And then plus 1k base to leader. And then leader will swing 7k into leader. And here we just have to take. Holy crap, that's really bad. Alright. So Moria, nothing much else. And then end of turn, the Katakuri will restand himself. And then we'll also get 1 rested down back. And then we will pass turn. So wow, this is actually very bad for the Flamingo. Refresh. Drop. I think we have to start sending or else we'll die, right? We don't have a lot of counter. Well, we don't have blocker either, so you just die to the... But there's no way we win, right? I mean, he's 7k base, so... 7, 7... 7... 7... 8? 7, 7, 7, 7, 8? That's crazy, bro. There's no way, right? 2 blockers. I mean, we just have to go next, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boa. Boa. Leader swing. 7, 7. 7, 7. 7, 7, 8. That's all we can do. But we don't have Boa. We need to play Moria. I mean, we need to play Moria Boa. But if we play Moria Boa, then we don't get to swing anything. Oh Jesus. Maybe just Moria 2k. Yeah, I don't think there's any outs for the Doflamingo, honestly. We're just gonna swing 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 7, 7. 7. 7. 8. 7, 7, 7, 7, 8. Sure. Let's swing everything into face and then call it a turn. So 7, 7. 7, 7, 8. That's it. Right, we've counted out of everything. And then pass. Wow, actually the 7k base, right, screws Luffy really hard, huh? Okay, well, back to Luffy's turn. Top 5. We will grab a gear second, I guess. And then I think we'll bottom deck the rest of these. Yeah, I think that's fine. Then refresh. Draw. And oh, we got Sanji. So I think we're just gonna drop a Duvall here. And then Duvall will let us see what we draw of Gigant, assuming that the game goes that far. So it is 3 bricks, so I think we just bottom it. And then we're gonna swing, I guess, 9, 9, 9, 9. Yeah, we'll go 9, 9, 9. So 9, 9, 9. Don't make this one. And Luffy will eat shit and die, I guess. There's no 2Ks, so eat the first 9, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. And then yeah, just Luffy's just dead. Doesn't have, we don't have an out to this. Holy crap. Okay, that's it. Game over for Luffy. Wow, okay. So actually, that's very powerful. The white snake on that 5 dawn turn saved us a lot of counter. Because if not, the Luffy was gonna go 6, 6, 6, right? So that was really strong. And then on top of that, the 7 kit after that, making 7k base, is like super consistent to like just not die. We're gonna try this with the GP Luffy and see how that goes as well. Okay, we're gonna go first again. We have gear second and we have Duvall, so I think we can keep. we would really appreciate having what's his face? White Snake here, but I think it's okay. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a mulligan. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Let's get started. 1 down turn for GP Luffy will pass, and then for UP Luffy will pass, and then for GP will go Going Merry first, draw 1 card, and then we'll Nami. So generally you want to Going Merry first, because maybe you draw a card that lets you change your mind. That's usually better when it comes to deciding what to search. We'll grab a Zorojiro here, so we have a 4 down play, and then pass to GP Luffy, BP Luffy. BP Luffy will draw. We got a second gear second, which is nice. So we will just go 6k swing into leader. 6k swing early, we'll just take. It's Sanji. And then pay 1 for a gear second. And then rest 2 Dawn to ramp and rested Dawn. Alright, and then pass to the GP Luffy. GP Luffy's turn, refresh, draw, Dawn. We're just gonna Zorojiro here and look for Sanji and Pudding. And then we'll pass. 4 and 5, no Sanji Pudding, but we do have SEC. So that is going to be the take. And then pass to the BP Luffy. BP Luffy's turn, refresh, draw, Dawn. So we really wanted to have the White Snake here, so that next turn if he does Sanji Pudding Zorojiro, we counter both swings. We don't, so let's just do Duvall first and then see what we get. So top 3, oh sorry, that's too many. Top 3, it's Usohachi, Zorojiro. So 2Ks is not too bad, but what are we looking for? We're looking for Katakuri in particular, right? So I think we just bottom these, honestly. And then with the remaining 4 Dawn, I think it doesn't hurt to ramp again, so we can just Sanji next turn. So we're gonna gear second again. Round 1 rested, and then we'll go 7k leader. And 7k is pretty big, we just take again. Oh, there we go, Sanji and Pudding. Alright, so pass to GP draw. It is stage, refresh, Dawn. We're just gonna Sanji and Pudding straight away. We do get to draw a card, because BP does ramp. So got Bagua, only the effect Dawn -2. We'll get 2 Dawn active, and then set 1 active Dawn. And then here, we could establish Robin, or we can leave 2 up for Bagua. 6-6 or 7-7 is not too bad either. So I think we'll go 7-7. Let's just buff this in case they play Gravity Blade for trigger. So yeah, let's go 7-7. 7-7 Bagua, I guess. So 7-7, we'll take 1 and then we'll 2k out of the other one. So 1k and then 2k. And then we will pass turn to Luffy. Luffy's turn, refresh. Draw. Dawn. Oh, Katakuri here is pretty nice. So I think we just Katakuri right away, and then we'll just go 6k leader. So yeah, 6k into leader. And then the Luffy Bagua here, we just use it to ramp. I think it's okay. Yeah, let's just send Bagua here. So Bagua here, round 1 rested. And then Luffy will pay 8 for Katakuri. And then end of turn we'll get 1 rested down. And then we will pass to the JP Luffy. Alright, refresh. Drop. Done. So Katakuri and Duvall blocker. I think we just develop the SEC here and leave it active maybe. Or we could do Brook and then we can deal with the big bodies a bit easier. So maybe we do that. So Brook, then Dawn -2, set +1 to leader, set 2 non-active, then Sanji Pudding gets 1 Dawn back. So I think we go, we don't need Gigan here I think, so we just go 7-7-7. Because he does have the Katakuri, which will get 1 block for free, right? So we can go 6-6-8. Yeah, 668 maybe, or 678 Robin. So that's probably the play. So 6. Oh my god, we don't even have 1k counter. I think we'll just take. Okay. Then 7. 7 we will block. And then 8. 8 we will Gigant. I think we discard the kit here. Don -2. And then draw 2. Oh, another 7 kit, okay. And then we will play the Robin down and pass. Okay. So I'm just gonna pack the Don up to make it cleaner. Wait. And then stage the Sunshine Pudding. Okay. Refresh. Sorry. Before refresh, top 5. So we are gonna Sanji this turn probably. Oh wow, okay, that's nice. We got another 7k on top, so I think we're gonna play that off of the Sanji. So we're gonna grab the 2k. And then we will draw into Nami, and then we will get the 7 kit of Sanji. So okay, declare this, wake up, draw 1k, then Dum Dum, and then right away we will go Sanji into 7 kit, then Don -1 will go up to 7k base, and then I think it's better to just go face here. So we are going to go 7-8 into face. 7-8 into face. We will 2k the 7, and then I think we will block and search for the 8. So block, search, top 3. Because we would want to draw. Sanji and Pudding here is not bad. I don't think we can kill with SEC next turn yet. So I think Sanji and Pudding is okay. But we are very low on 2ks. We have another. Okay, we have 2 2ks. Yeah, I think we'll just take Sanji and Pudding to draw. Okay, bottom the other 2. And then end of turn, Katakuri sets himself active, and then we will get 1 rest of turn. So 2 Luffy. GP Luffy. Then refresh. Draw. Done. Let's see. Stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, Sanji and Pudding straight away. We get to draw a card. Alright, it's another stage. We do want our leader effect, so we will leader effect, Don -2. We'll get 2 Don active and then 2 more Don active from Sanji and Pudding. And we're up to 7 active Don, which is a lot. 7 active Don. We need 1 open for Gigant. We are going to swing with the Brook first. So Brook is 7k leader when attacking, Don -1. So we declare 1, and then we're gonna -2 to Katakuri, and I guess we can -2 Kid as well. So 7 here is just 1k counter, so we will show him the Nami. Then we are gonna go. Do I develop the Robin here? If I develop Robin, I need 3k, so we go 779. So the Katakuri is 6k base, so he's no longer a free blocker. So let's go 779. Okay, 7 7 1 1, and then 9. 9 we will Gigant. -2. Should we Gigant or should we just block with the Duvall? Maybe we block with Duvall. Yeah, we'll block with Duvall. And then I guess with the remaining 3 Don, we Robin. We're Robin again. Yeah, we needed to leave 1 more Don open. Okay, yeah. So let's just 778 instead. Sorry, 778. I think we still block, and then remove this to play Robin, and pass. Okay, UB Luffy's turn. Top 5. We'll take the counter event, and then I guess we Sanji out the Katakuri, right? Sanji or the Katakuri works for me. Yeah, why not? Okay. Then draw the event. Refresh. Draw. Sanji into Katakuri. And then we will go 8k into, I guess, leader again. Right, so we'll go 889, 8789. So 8 will take is a Gigant. 7 into leader. 7 into leader, we will 2k guard. And then I think this 8-9 goes into the 8 goes into, maybe we go into leader still. Maybe 8 into leader, then 9 into the Sanji pudding. So 8 into leader. 8 into leader. I mean, next time we're gonna SEC anyway, right? So I think we just take both. Take and then block. Block, oops, sorry. Block, down -1. We're gonna search. Do we need to search for anything? No, we're not gonna bother searching. I think next time we just force lethal. Yeah, next time we just force lethal. Okay. Then blocked early, and end of turn we will set the Katakuri as active, and we will ramp 1 rested Dawn. I forgot to Dawn -1 for Kid, but yeah, here we go. Alright, back to the JB Luffy. So refresh. Draw. Done. We're at 9. Immediately go SEC. 3. SEC. Then we're not going to leader effect this turn. Instead, we're just going to use Brook's effect to go down -2. So first thing is go 7k into leader when attacking, down -2. And then we will set these two as -2. And then both Sanji and Pudding's trigger, we get 2 down active. So 7k is 1k guard. We will 2k guard that instead. Then we'll go 777 77799. Okay, 77799. So we do know that the top card of our deck is a 1k guard and a brick. So 77799. Oh well, we need our top card to be a 77799. Yeah, we need our top card to be a we need our life to be a 2k to live. Holy crap. I think we got greedy by playing the Sanji into Kata. If we just played the Kata, we would have had the extra Dawn for Gear 5th. So that was my mistake. But it's okay. Yeah, so 77799. We'll take and then pray. 7 7 7. Wait. I took the first 7, then it's 77799, right? So 7 7 7. Block and die, sorry. Then 9, block, and wake up, return 2 down active, and then 9 again. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So actually I do survive. So we're just gonna use gear 2nd here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. +3. And then GP will futilely use Dawn -2 to set himself at 6k base. And then pass turn, I guess. So back to Luffy. Oh, that's crazy, actually Luffy had 1 more Dawn. Refresh top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorry, 5. We'll just grab the Zorgiro and then bottom all of these bricks. And then refresh and draw. Done. And then we will go 19k. 18k leader. And the Luffy has 6k guard. Not enough. And that's it. That's it for the Luffy. He's cooked. Wow. 7 kit is good. Holy shit. Okay, wow. Those 2 test games went really well. I think the Sanji, like, both games, the opponent did draw really well too. And they were pretty well mitigated by being 7k base. Just the 7 kit and the White Snake does a lot of work. Like, I feel like when I was testing, one of the early weaknesses of the deck is like if you get early poke down into Oblivion, like I think the first Doflamingo game that I played, you saw that the Doflamingo high rolled into Oblivion and I didn't draw either of these, so I just died. But actually these two saved us. Like it was really, really good. Just the ability to be that 7k base early, and I think this card especially is kind of like Gigant in the sense that it is net neutral. Like you, yes, it's 2 cost, but after you use it, you are 7k base for the turn, and you also get the card that you used back. So I think that's really, really important for the early stages of the game for this deck, because that is the really rough part. And after you reach 8, you can see like the strength in just being 9k base, right? And being able, 7k base, right? And then you're also able to just draw 2 cards every turn, you're able to Sanji into something, and very quickly you're able to reverse lethal onto your opponent. Especially if they are thinking like, oh, okay, I need to take the first few hits so that I can protect my board. Like, suddenly the reverse lethal is really, really powerful. Because like, because once you set up the brothers-in-law, right, the Sanji and category, like once you set up this 987 on your board, like this 987 on your board is really, really powerful. And then the following turns, you can just leave your Dawn up for defense. So in the later stages of the game, it's very easy to go double blocker and then 2 Dawn up for event. So this way, we can go both of these go double blocker plus 2 Dawn up for event, which is really good. And the 7 kits keeping you at 7k base, and if you combine that with the White Snake to put you at 8k base, I think it puts you at a very, very tanky position that is even tankier than what just Gigant gives you. And that's actually surprisingly powerful, and I think this could be a very high potential playstyle for this deck. And I feel like it does really well into the Luffy, it does really well into the Doflamingo. I do need to test it into every other matchup, but because of the fact that the deck runs 9 Sanji so well, it already has a slight advantage into black leaders because they aren't able to remove 2 sides at once. And to add on to that, if you are going to do that and also have this White Snake to prevent their early poke damage onto your face, suddenly you are actually in a very good position. Not only that, because the deck doesn't run any 1-cost searches and everything, right? It means that decks like Black Smoker don't actually get that free 7k swing into your face either, which is pretty nice. And overall, it feels like this version has quite a few additional strengths that the 9-cost Mum version doesn't have. Of course, the 9-cost Mum version is better because in the sense that it does have removal, it does heal you 1 life, but it feels like with the 7k base, you are actually much tankier than that 1 extra life would give you. And in hindsight, and in this short experiment that we've done, it does feel like it's actually very, very powerful. I am going to continue testing and see if this does seem like the better version to play rather than the 9-cost Mum version, but so far it seems like there's a lot of potential. The last thing, I think the strength of this over the 9-cost Mum version is that if you draw the 7-cost kit, you can play it a turn earlier without having to wait for your 9 Dawn turn to actually have a big body. In the 9-cost Mum version, your big bodies start at 8 cost. You have Katakuri, you have Luffy, you have 9 Mum, you have 9 Sanji. And before that, you can't really play anything. So if you miss ramp, or you miss double ramp, you don't really have a good option. This way, if you're going second, for example, and you go ramp, or you go any form of ramp, your 6 Dawn turn, you can immediately play the 7-cost kit, which I think is really, really good. So I think that gives the deck a little bit more options for the mid game so that you can reach that scary, scary late game that everyone knows is very powerful with this Sanji Katakuri combo. And I think that is probably going to be the angle that I will be taking with the deck day 1, and then we'll see how it goes from there. But that was all for today. Thank you so much, friendos and randos, for watching. If you liked the idea, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment on what you think about this blue-purple Luffy build. I think it has a lot of potential, and I'm really excited to keep testing it. Otherwise, I will see you guys again next time, friendos and randos. Peace out. Bye bye.